Hello students of class 6, this is our fifth lecture on matter. Today we are going to discuss properties of liquid, properties of gas and some concept of change of state. Okay. Now see properties of liquid. The first point is liquid have definite volume but no definite shape. You know, because if we keep a liquid inside a pot, then it takes the shape of the pot or container. Okay, now move to the second point. Liquid are almost incompressible because the intermolecular space between the molecules of liquid is just greater than solid but very less than gases. So that is why it is almost incompressible or a little compressible. Okay, so it can now the point number 3 is it can flow. Why it can flow? Because the molecules of liquid have some kinetic energy. Now point number 4, liquid are viscous. Liquid are viscous means the one layer of liquid is give a opposite force to another layer of the liquid. That is why they are called viscous. So viscous force is basically to oppose the relative motion between two different layers. Okay, now point number 5, liquid have one free surface. Okay, number 6, liquid can easily diffuse into other liquid. Why? Liquid molecules have kinetic energy, that is why they can spread over another liquid. Now point number 7, liquid molecules are less closely packed. Less closely packed means the intermolecular space is a little much greater than the solid. Okay, now the intermolecular force in case of liquid is weaker than the solid. That is why it is not that hard. Okay, now number 9 point is liquid exert pressure all the direction. Okay, now let us discuss the properties of gases. The number 1 properties of gas has neither definite shape or nor definite volume because it acquires the shape and volume of the container in which it is kept. Number 2 point, gases are highly compressible. So gases are highly compressible because it has more intermolecular space, then it can be compressed. Okay, so number 3 point is gases can be flow because the molecules of gases have more kinetic energy, so that is that can flow. Number 4, a gas diffuses into other gas very fast because again the kinetic energy of the gas molecules is very greater than in compared to liquids. And number 5 is a gas has no free surface. Number 6, molecules in a gas are least closely packed. Molecules in a gas are least closely packed. That means intermolecular space in case of gas molecules is very large, so they are least closely packed. Number 7 is negligible force of attraction between the molecules. Number 8, high kinetic energy of the molecules and they can move in a random and zigzag manner. Okay, now move to the concept of change of state. Now what is basically change of state? We know the change of state is basically a process in which the matter changes from one state to another state either by absorbing heat or rejecting heat at a constant temperature. That process is called change of state. So a liquid can be converted into solid can be converted into liquid, a liquid can be converted into gas, and opposite is also true, a gas can be converted into liquid and a liquid can be converted into solid. So now the procedure in which, or the process in which the solid converts into liquid by absorbing heat is called melting. Okay, then the process in which liquid converts into gas by absorbing heat is called boiling or vaporization. And the example of this, when ice converts into water, this is the example of melting. When water converts into water vapor, that is the example of boiling or vaporization. Now just opposite processes, when gas converts into liquid by rejecting heat is called condensation. That means when water vapor converts into water. Okay, now the liquid, when the liquid converts into solid by rejecting heat is called freezing. That means when water converts into ice at a temperature of 0 degree. But you observe here, in case of change of state, I have mentioned the process of change from one state to another state by absorbing heat or rejecting heat at a constant temperature. That means the constant temperature term is very important. When ice converts into water at 0 degree and the water converts into ice at 0 degree, so those constant temperature is called as melting point of ice. That means in conversion of solid to liquid, that is the process of melting, the constant temperature is called melting point of ice or melting point of that solid, and in the opposite case the same temperature is called the freezing point of the water. And in case of boiling, we know in case of water, when at 0 degree centigrade the water boils and converts into water vapor, so that constant temperature is called boiling point of water. And the opposite is when the water vapor converts into liquid, the that fixed temperature 100 degrees centigrade is called the condensation point or condensation temperature of the water vapor. Okay.